What is up, trainers? Today, we will be featuring one of the teams that top cut this year's World Championships in Yokohama. This is Kenji Yabata's team that features very unique sets and interesting tech choices. So let's check this out. So we have Grimmsnarl. It's a standard Grimmsnarl, Tera Ghost, Prankster, Light Screen, Reflect, Parting Shot, and Sucker Punch. Then we have Arcanine. Arcanine here has Intimidate and is choice banded with Tera Grass, Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Extreme Speed, and Tera Blast, mostly to provide maximum damage. Then we have Cresselia. Cresselia here is one of the staples of his team when it was featured in the live. It has Moonblast, Calm Mind, Trick Room, and Lunar Blessing. Calm Mind specifically to boost its special attack and special defense to provide extra damage on Moonblast, and Staying Power for Lunar Blessings. Then we have Dondozo. This Dondozo is one of the highlights of the event with Unaware Leftovers, Tera Steel, Wave Crash, Curse, Fissure, and Protect. I remembered watching that one game where Dondozo actually won by hitting a Hail Mary Fissure and then subsequently following up with a Wave Crash. Then we have Volcarona. Volcarona hasn't seen much usage in this regulation, but here we have a specifically defensive Volcarona with Flame Body, Citrus Berry, Tera Water, with Quiver Dance to boost its stats, Heat Wave, Bug Buzz, and Protect. The last Pokemon will be Rillaboom with Tera Fire, Fiji Berry, Grassy Surge, Fake Out, Wood Hammer, Stomping Tantrum, and Worry Seed. Worry Seed is a move that Yabata used in his featured match. Overall, this team is a very defensive team, focused on wearing down the opponents before boosting those mons like Cresselia, Dondozo, Volcarona, or even picking up an easy knockout with Arcanine and preventing them with the Rillaboom. Grimmsnarl is very important to this team, so that's why most of the time Grimmsnarl is going to Tera to prevent getting faked out. But yeah, it's an exciting team to play. I'm not a defensive type of player, but yeah, let's try this out. Okay, so this is Trick Room team. What's interesting here is that they have Hypno. Yeah, mostly we need to be careful of the Dragonite Shenpo combo, of course. Then we have Ursaluna. I'm thinking of going Grim here at the first, and Cresselia, mainly because most of the mons, Fluttermane can Tera Ghost, Shenpo can Tera Ghost, Ursaluna can Tera Ghost. Going Grimmsnarl Cresselia ensures that it will not die on a potential fake out, maybe taunt, if I'm being honest. Then I'd like to bring Arcanine here and Dondozo because they have like 3 physical attackers here. Yeah, let's see. There's a possibility that we're gonna go Tera Ghost first. If we could just get the light screen up. So they go Fluttermane Hypno. So these means that they're probably going to use Trick Room. So what I want to do here is Light Screen here and just Calm Mind. They're probably wanting to reverse the Trick Room, and there's a possibility, of course, that Fluttermane has spawned. Okay, so we go Lightning first. Shadow Ball will do a little bit of almost half the damage. Really went for Switcheroo. Okay. And Cresselia will use Calm Mind. At this point, I wanted to switch Dondozo Arcanine in. And then go for the Trick Room. As much as I want to Tera the other, this ensures that Fluttermane will survive. I just have to take note, Cresselia will survive. I just had to take note that the Hypno is slower. I mean, I could have used Parting Shot there. Maybe I should have used that Parting Shot there. Maybe I screwed up. Hypno is Inner Focus. This is a weird Hypno set. Shadow Ball goes again. That is interesting set actually. But we have the Lunar Blessing. What I want to do here is just go Flare Blitz to Fluttermane and Lunar Blessing, eliminating the poison because we're gonna go first. And Flare Blitz, if it hits the Fluttermane, should KO. Choice banded, yeah. So they go for Protect, which is fine because now we're gonna go Lunar Blessing again. I couldn't go for the... I can't go for the... Hypno there because I don't know how Hypno works. I'm gonna use Poison Gas again. At this point, they just want to chip us as much as possible. Now, a potential switch should be coming in. So what I wanted to do here is go for Flare Blitz and the Hypno slot and Lunar Blessing. Okay, so that's exactly what they did. And they went for the Ursaluna. Arcanine will go for a Flare Blitz. This should be able, not quite. Okay, so they went for Disable. So our Lunar Blessing is disabled right now. Still have 2 turns of Trick Room. Wanted to do here is switch into Grip and just Moonblast the Hypno. Because they will probably target the Arcanine here. Or something's gonna die with Facade. Probably Grim. Okay. Okay, Horsepower Ghost. So Hypno's knocked out. And Grim has a little bit of damage taken. They sent out their own Cresselia now. What to do here? I don't want to go for the Reflect. Yeah, I go for the porting shot here. And I mean, might as well go for the Calm Mind here again. Could go porting shot then Intimidate. That ensures like 2 stages of T-Box for the Ursaluna. It's gonna be a long ass game. Okay, so 1 drop. And we will go for another drop with the Arcanine. At this stage, I know that under normal circumstances, what the heck? So they use Calm Mind too. And it's a battle of Calm Minds. And we're slowly chipping away at the Luna. But I don't want to go. Extreme speed here. Extreme speed and Moonblast. If Arcanine dies this turn, right? We went for the Protect. It's gonna come down to a Fissure game. Okay, the second Calm Mind. So that should be bad for us a little bit. Now, I do want to go extreme speed into the Cresselia now. Or maybe I wanted to switch to the Dondozo slot. And Lunar Blessing. No. Lunar Blessing is disabled. And Trick Room. This ensures that Dondozo is gonna go first. Next turn. The problem here is that Fissure does not hit Cresselia. But they withdrew Ursaluna, it's fine. Now, I know that actually reversed, which is nice. The question is, do I just Protect here and Trick Room? The problem here is that I could just Wave Crash here, honestly. Blessing. It's been 12 minutes. And now just realizing that maybe this isn't probably Tera Crush. No, it's Tera Fairy. Then they're gonna go for Moonblast. Dazzle. It's fine, I guess. Does minimal damage. Cresselia goes for Lunar Blessing, restoring HP. Cresselia is going to go first. The stored power. Not gonna be enough. And Wave Crash should hit Flutter Mane with enough damage. Now, what I wanted to do here is Curse and Lunar Blessing. Okay. That's still minimal amount of damage. With all the boosts that we have right now. Okay. So now they're getting boosts in itself. And the Dozo will use Curse now. We're at 14 minutes. We go for Wave Crash here and Moonblast into the Flutter to eliminate the potential damage coming from the Flutter. We cannot go Trick Room here, and we cannot actually fissure the Cresselia because it has Levitate. So what's happening here is that we're grinding this out, which isn't exactly as fun as it is. Cresselia will fire a Moonblast on it of its own, which will KO the Flutter. Now, stored power will go against the Cresselia now, and Dondozo will fire off a Wave Crash, which chunked actually a lot of damage was given to the Cresselia. Now, the question is, do I Trick Room here or do I Fissure? Do I Wave Crash here or do I... Because I know Ursaluna has Protect. And the conventional thing to do here, let's go Wave Crash into the Luna and Lunar Blessing. That's the most conventional move. They didn't protect, so that means the Wave Crash will go and it will probably KO the Ursaluna here. First power hits Dondozo. And Facade actually didn't do as much, but I'm afraid Dondozo will get KO'd here. Yeah, I think Dondozo will get KO'd here too. Okay. Now it's up to us. Now, Arcanine does have the choice band. I don't know how much damage can Cresselia take, but I'm just gonna Lunar Blessing here. Yeah. It's a grind out game. We're gonna win. We have Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, and Cresselia is only one, so that's a given. Yeah, but yeah, 17 minutes on the first game. That's not so fun, is it? Okay. Sableye, Mousehold, Excalibur, Fluttermane, Hydreigon, and Punchy Boys is our... So, Arcanine's gonna do a lot here. We're gonna lead the same Arcanine, Cresselia. Cannot go Rillaboom because of the... Volcarona seems nice, but they cannot burn, so it's... I think... Someone's gonna go like... Tera Water there. I do have Arcanine with Teragas, so I'm gonna keep in mind that if Sableye goes... I don't really like Mons. I know meta Mons, like meta-defining Mons in the previous generations, previous regulations. For example, Murkrow. I didn't really like Murkrow, to be honest, because Murkrow doesn't really do much out of its support moves. And same with Sableye. Doesn't really do much. Maybe going for the foul play. I mean, foul play is gonna matter a lot here. With Sableye and Fluttermane, I mean, I could just immediately go for a parting shot here. And Trick Room. I know we're faster. If they go Taunt, it's fine. That only means that we can get Dondozo up the first turn. We're not gonna be worrying about anyone that can dodge Fissure in this game. So they go for Fake Out. Just fine. So we go for parting shot. Now, I could try spamming Fissure. And there's that job. It's still a lot of damage. I'm gonna go first Fissure here. The Fluttermane slot and go for the Trick Room again. Fluttermane isn't gonna KO us. The problem is if the Sableye has Taunt. I don't remember if Sableye is... This I said earlier, I don't really know Sableye that much. So they go for a Will-O-Wisp. It's fine. Okay, so we miss. But at this point, I could just go... it has Taunt, which apparently they don't use, I guess. Sableye Sash. I could just spam Fissure here. Honestly, I do want to just go for faster knockout. I mean, eventually Fissure is gonna hit. That's the certainty when it comes to Fissure. Eventually it's gonna hit. It's 3 out of 10. Okay. See? Right on cue. And Cresselia has gone for a foul play. And Sableye is now hurt. I mean, I didn't exactly plan that, but yeah, I like this team. I like this team. I know it's a boring team. I know it's not feature worthy as much as the other teams. It's not like as exciting as it is, but for me, in my humble opinion, teams like this with Kenji Yabata is like a team that you can use and actually be fun playing. Have fun playing. So we have Hydreigon. Hydreigon is Dark Dragon. I'm just gonna Wave Crash here. Wave Crash Lunar seems... Wave Crash Tera Fairy Lunar. We're gonna go first anyway. Okay. And go for Disable. And Wave Crash from Dondozo will be able to... Oh, actually it didn't. The heck it is. Anyway. Okay, so Dark Pulse hits. I do want to go Fissure. I always forget that Hydreigon has like... Gonna go Grimmsnarl. You're just gonna go Grimmsnarl here. Go for Wisp again. Hydreigon has Levitate, right? Yeah, it has Levitate. Oh, I do want to eliminate the Sableye now. And... Light Screen. So far they have Foul Play, Will-O-Wisp. I forgot the other two. I know he made like 3. It's Switchero. It's not Switchero. We go for Disabled. Disabled. I know what I'm shitting about. The Dondozo uses Wave Crash. Thus eliminating the Sableye. Now we're under screens. And a Hydreigon will actually go with the Meteor here. Dondozo is using a lot of HP right now. Okay, so Trick Room. The dimensions return to normal. So there's Mouse Hold now. Could just go Fissure here. And... I don't know, man. Parting Shot seems nice. I do have Priority still. And I do have 2 mons that are... still. Dark Pulse didn't do as much as they wanted to. But now... okay. I'm wondering why it didn't hit. Didn't hit because it's a dark type. Why do we keep doing... Pop off to the Grim. Actually crit. Will it? I don't think it will. Okay. Come on, Hydreigon uses Heat Wave. But I mean, Grimmsnarl did its job well. Could just go extreme speed now here. I'm not gonna get burned. So Lunar Blessing and Flare Blitz should be fine. Okay, so we go Lunar Blessing, storing the HP. And Arcanine goes for the Flare Blitz to the mouse, which is surprisingly not Sash. Maybe Sableye has the Sash. Maybe it has Wide Lens. And we go for Heat. Doesn't really do much. Just gonna go Moon Blast here and Flare Blitz again. There's nothing that I can do about it. Okay, so Moonblast actually did nothing. They actually used Tera Fire. This is gonna be a little bit of a problem here. We still have 2 turns of Trick Room and like 3 turns of Light Screen. Something's gotta give. So I'm just gonna Flare Blitz here. So Lunar Blessing restores the HP back. Arcanine's gonna keep Flare Blitzing. Yeah. It's another 15-minute game. Very tiring. But yeah, we win our second game and let's go to the third one. I'm actually being quiet. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. We did showcase the power of the 4 months above, which is Cresselia, Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, and Dondo. Dondo, of course, has a lot of staying power with Curse, with Leftovers and Cresselia with its Lunar Blessing. I'm just cycling Lunar Blessing, Calm Mind, Moonblast, and just mostly tiring out the opponents, if you know what I mean. Grimmsnarl, of course, with its screens, very essential. And it's actually one of the core strategies of this team is to set up 3 screens first while setting up Trick Room so that your mons, cycling mons like Arcanine, Rillaboom, Volcarona, until the opponents wear down. Arcanine, of course, with its Timely Flare Blitz, a choice band. Actually, I think the choice band Arcanine is a very good choice on this team because you do not have much damage, and Arcanine with the Intimidate provides the debuff and the damage from choice band, although you do have to cycle it in and out because, yeah, of course, choice items only lets you use one. So, yeah, very exciting team. If you want to use this team, the base will be below. It's directly copied from the Victory Road portal, and you can also check out the rental code of Yabata's team. If you have suggested ideas, feel free to share, and thanks for supporting, and see you in the next one.